Hello everybody, I'm the Blind Scout and welcome to the channel. I'm here today because I want to talk to you about something that I think should actually be in the game. Even though this might be a little bit out of left field, but I honestly do think that this should be in the game. And part of this may be because I play things like Elite Dangerous as well, and it's just kind of an interesting... It would add some interest into the game. And what I'm talking about is being able to go over to this contract panel and actually do like passenger missions. And hear me out. I know this might seem a little bit weird, but you know, you'd be able to pick up like passengers and like, you know, maybe over here you'd might get to have like 2 passengers, for instance. What would be different about this, and the reason why I think this would be interesting, is if you had 2 like passenger people who would like just NPCs. They don't have to move or do anything. Just literally spawn in front around the block somewhere. And what you do is you take the character, and if you've ever played like oh, what is the game? I'm forgetting. What is the game? Stormworks. You can like pick up characters and move them around when you need to. So I think maybe having something like that where you can just like click on the character and like pick them up, maybe they become like semi see-through or something, and you can move them around and they won't clip through things, and you can interact maybe with things and take them out. And then you can take out those characters, but characters to your ship, where did I put my ship? Oh, there it is. And say you'd be able to take them and bring them to your ship, and go into your ship, and then you'd have to like attach them to a seat. Like you'd have to click on them and put them into a seat in order to transport them, because otherwise you know they have to be able to jump with you, so they have to be attached to the ship in some way. And that way you actually have to have seating for the passengers. So if you pick up 2 passengers, then you have to have the seating for 2 passengers. Maybe there's missions where you have more passengers than that. Maybe like, well, right here I've got 6 seats, so maybe I have a mission where I can pick up... Sorry, there's no gravity in this ship. And I walked off. Okay. But maybe there's you know, a passenger mission where there's 6 seats. Well, guess what? I've got 6 seats, so I can take that passenger mission and go and deliver them to wherever the destination is. You get a destination, and then you go out to the destination. It seems maybe slightly different, but you know, I think it could be rather interesting. And one other thing that I think might also be interesting is maybe rescue missions, like where you have to have an NPC that you have to take, and you have to go and recover the NPC. And you have to have a seat so you can take them and then bring them back. Maybe they're just, you know, maybe it's a search and rescue mission where you have an area that you have to go to, and somewhere within a certain radius of that area, there will be a what do you call it? You have to search for the person. Okay. Or maybe they're on a pirate ship and you have to take down the ship without killing the NPC. That's where I think it might get more interesting, is the fact that, like, okay, you had this mechanic in here, but now you have to take down an enemy ship, disable the ship, without killing the NPC that you're trying to save. Well, that there would make it a lot more different than any other game that's out there, primarily, because now, you know, with the way Space Engineers and the way you can blow ships apart, suddenly it's like, okay, now I got to be careful that I don't accidentally kill the NPC that I'm trying to save. It also adds another aspect of it. Like, for instance, maybe you actually have a bounty mission where you have to go and get a bad guy, and maybe he's in the flight seat, but it's like you have to bring him in alive. Okay, now you have to disable his ship, go in there, and then when you get close enough to him, he'll actually detach from his seat and turn around and start engaging you with handheld weapons. Well, then maybe that you need like I don't know, a taser or something to disable them, and maybe, I don't know, some sort of restraints so that you can restrain the target and then bring him in to capture him. And you know, I'm just thinking out loud, but I think it might add a lot more variety to the mission system, because the mission system, there's a mission system here, and it's an interesting mission system, but I think it could use a lot more variety. So anyway, this is just my thoughts. I thought it was interesting, so I thought I would share it. So I hope you enjoyed it. And feel free to comment and tell me what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.